guys, what's up? It's your boy Clark here, and I'm back with another video. It's kind of like a get ready with me kind of thing going on. It's been like a hot minute since we did a get ready with me on this channel and just chit chatted and just talking hella shit and whatnot. If you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. I'm glad you are here. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and that like button if you like this video. And if you are returning, welcome back to my channel for another video. And let's just get this video started. So basically, what happened was, this is a story time of when me and my boyfriend broke up. Story time when me and my boyfriend broke up. This happened like when we was first together. I'm be using my Born This Way foundation, by the way. This happened when we first got together, and why came out like that? And I was doing this little fashion show. Okay, so this is when like I was modeling and stuff like that. Like I still am, but not as much. So I was doing the fashion show, and one day, like I invited him to one of my practices and whatnot, right? So I invited him. He came through or whatever, and it was having a good time. So on our way there, I think he got lost. So I wanted to go pick him up from the train station and go back to practice because I was already there and whatnot. So we wound up getting to the place and whatnot. That's a long ass walk. We was going back and forth from location to location to practice in. So it was a lot. It was really a lot. We got there and introduced my boyfriend to all the models and whatnot. And he wound up knowing like one of them was like this little short boy. They wound up going to school together. And I'm like, okay, like, but he wasn't his type. He was not his type. Like he really was not my boyfriend's type. So I'm practicing and whatever case is, and the girl. I'm practicing. I'm the type of person where like before but I think we was together but not really together at this time, and just had told me like, yo, like I don't talk to nobody I used to like, so like I deleted and blocked a lot of people that I used to like. And I know I used to like me. And so that's what I did. I blocked everybody that I could possibly think of at the time, because you know how like there's people who like you, but you don't think about them anymore. So like you just forgot all about them in existence. That's how it was. So I had this app on my phone called Marco Polo, and me and some of my PSN PlayStation friends, because I'm a gamer. So me and my PlayStation friends, we had that app to like talk to one another sometimes. So I had Marco Polo, and I had this guy I used to talk to. We could call him, I don't know, I'm gonna say his name, Angel. So this guy named Angel that I used to talk to a long time ago. And before I had met Angelus, like, I met up with him. Like, I was trying to text him to see where he was and whatnot beforehand. But this is like months before I even met Angelus. So I gave Angelus my phone, and I guess Angel had like hit me up with a Marco Polo app. And I forgot I even had the app on my phone. In all reality, like I legit forgot I even had that app on my phone. But whatever. So I'm guessing he hit me up on the app while Angels had my phone, because while I was practicing, I gave him my phone so that way I don't have any distractions. I'm trying to concentrate. So keep me on the app. I guess he sent like a little video saying hi, what's up, how you doing, something like that. Or whatnot. And so I'm practicing mind my business practicing, and like for some reason like I just feel Angelus's energy, and it wasn't like a positive thing. Like, you know, like it wasn't positive thing. So I look at him. I'm like, okay, I guess, like, whatever. So I go up to him. I'm like, hey, like, are you okay? Like you don't, like you're bored, like you don't want to be here anymore. He's like, no, I'm fine. And I'm like, okay, like you ain't gotta tell me twice. You know, I'm just making sure you're good. You know, my man is good. You know, like he's not bored. Like make sure he's not hungry or thirsty, nothing like that. You know, shit like that. Regular boyfriend shit. Alright, boom. So I'm still practicing, you know, my little walk, doing my little thing or whatever, you know, my little ones and two, threes and fours, having a good old time, you know, like I'm trying to impress him low key, like, you know, like, yeah, I model, this is what I do, you know, saying, doing a little twists and turns, pose, you know, everyone. A little something, you know, trying to show off my little skills to my man or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta show up every once in a while, you know. Every once in a while, you gotta show off, you know, you gotta show off. Every once in a while, you know, I'm trying to impress my man, you know. He's gonna be like, oh, he a little snack, you know, he's doing, take him home later on, you just do a little something, you know what I'm saying? By the way, I did my eyebrows off camera, I didn't peep. I do my eyebrows off camera all the time. I hate doing my eyebrows on camera. Goes by, and I'm just like, I'm noticing Angeles. I'm like, yo, like your energy is way off. Like something not right. Something is not right. So I'm asking. I'm like, are you sure you're okay? Like I feel like something's wrong, and he's like, no, like I'm perfectly fine. And I'm like, okay. So eventually, before class even ends, he asks us to leave. Like he's like, "Oh, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, you know, I'm kind of bored, babe. Like, can we go home and just chill?" So I'm like, "Hell yeah, we can go home and just chill." Like, hell the fuck yeah, we can go home and chill. You gotta ask me twice. So we say bye to everybody. You know, he talks to his friends for a little bit, and you know, I'm getting my stuff ready and whatnot, and let that be that. So boom. We walking home and it's like an awkward silence. Like I'm trying to talk to him and he's not really engaged in the conversation that I'm trying to have with him. And I'm like, okay, I guess. So I asked for my phone. Boy, I asked for my phone. I said, can I see my phone? Can I get my phone? He hands it to me. He hands me my phone. I unlock my phone. Why my whole lock screen is a conversation me and Angel had way before I even met Angelus. And I'm like, yo, I got it. I was like, oh, like, I'm like, yo, like in my head, I'm like, is he just serious right now? I'm like, what? What? Like, what? What's going on? I'm like, yo, I'm so confused in my head. I'm like, why is this my screen? Like, why would he do that? And I'm like, I'm so confused. I'm so lost. So lost. I'm gonna be baking. I'm gonna bake now with my baking powder. I'm so lost. And so I'm like, what's the purpose of you doing that? And he's like, I don't want to talk to you no more. I'm like, huh? What? What I do? Like, I'm like, why? Like, what did I do? And he's like, oh, because what did he say? He said some smart shit. Like, Angela's got a smart ass mouth. He has, like, if anybody knows Angelus as well as I do, he has a smart mouth. And he said some slick shit. And I ain't go back at him because I don't want to make the situation worse than whatever he was. And so like I'm like, why? Like I'm trying to get some. I'm like, why don't you want to talk to me? He's like, oh, because you said you blocked everybody. You don't talk to nobody, and like at this. And I'm like, first of all, this is way before I even met you. Like, what are you like, huh? This is way before I met you. And he's like, yeah, but you was feeling to like chill with him and whatnot. I'm like, and like that's you're not in the picture in that. Like I'm like, ever since I met you, I've been all about you. Like you went, I'm pretty sure you went through all my text messages. You have not seen from the time span that me and you started talking. You have not seen any other nigga in my phone that I'm talking to. Like you're the only person that I'm talking to. And he was basically like, oh no, because it's just too many red flags. Ah. So I'm like red flags. Like he was basically comparing his past relationship to ours, and I'm like, huh? So we get in the train station, right? We get in the train station. I don't know how the train comes. I don't know how or where. Like I don't know how, but I wound up losing him. Like I go in the train thinking he's behind me. I go in the train. I turn around and he's not there. I'm like, where the fuck is this nigga at? Like, where's my where are you? Like, do you even know how to get home? Cause we're all the way in Brooklyn, mind you. We're all the way in Brooklyn. He has no idea how to get home. So I'm like, do you even know how to get home? That's what in my head. So I'm like, he's dead serious. Like he really does not want to talk to me. So I lose him, and I wanna the next stop. I get out the train and walk to the next cart, and I see him, and I look at him. I was like, "Don't you ever do that again in your life? Like, don't you ever sit there and do that? Like, no matter how mad at you are at me, don't ever sit there and do that because that's messed up. Like, I'm worried. Like, at that point, like, even though I really like him and whatnot, at this point, like, I'm like, don't do it because that like, if you want to leave, but let me know. Like, let me don't just do that. Let me mentally prepare myself for that shit. Don't just do it to do it. You know what I'm saying? So he this big mess memories. So we wound up getting to 145th train station, and like I'm waiting for the train with him and whatnot. And I'm just sitting there like I'm trying to convince him. I'm like, yo, like why don't you want to be with me? Like I'm so confused. Like you acting like I'm talking to this man without like while I'm talking to you. And like this whole relationship I'm about you, like I'm not talking to anybody else. You haven't seen no nigga hit me up. And you haven't touched my phone and whatnot, da 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 da. Shit like that. And he's like, it's just too, he was like, it's just too much. Like, it's reminding him of his past relationship. And he really doesn't want to go through it. He sees a lot of similarity between me and his ex, yada yada yada. And I'm just like, that's not an excuse. Like, I'm sorry, but that's really not an excuse. Like, it's not like I can't live with that. I can't live with that because it's like I'm like yo, like I really fucking like you. Like it's been like a few months, and I really like enjoy, and you just want to throw it away because you went through some messages that I didn't delete that was before you, you know. And like I could totally understand, and then I totally understand that he has past traumas and things of that nature. But it's like I'm not the reason for those past traumas, and I'm not repeating anything that your ex has done. In my head, at least I think, you know, and I just I was hurt at that moment. I was hurt because I'm like, so you just want to leave because you feel like You know, like I really wasn't comprehending. I really wasn't comprehending, and I was like a loss for words. So he wound up going home, and on my way home, like I'm not crying because it wasn't really that serious, but I'm hurt, and I'm just like lost. I'm like, whoa, like one wrong. This is what I realized. Like one slight wrong move, and I can potentially. Can you respect my camera? One wrong move, and I could potentially like ruin my whole relationship with this man that I done worked hard for and that I really value and cherish. And so I'm on the phone with my cousin. You know, I tell him what happened, and I'm like, yo, like he was just sat here and did that. I told him everything. I probably told him more than I'm telling y'all because I can't really remember because this happened months ago. But he was like, I'm telling him, I'm just like venting. He's like, yo, like obviously he's going, like he's seeing stuff, similarities, and he's scared, and he doesn't want to get hurt. And at that moment, I realized I'm like, you know, he's right. He's right. So I just let it be. And when I got home, I was like, hey, like, let me know when you're home. And he was like, I'm home. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, can we talk? He was like, I don't want to talk to you. And I'm like, okay then, I guess. And it was a whole lot of going on. It was a whole lot. Um, an hour or two later, he hits me up. He's like, hey, can we talk? And I'm like, yeah, let's talk, please, let's talk, because you know, like I'm confused as to what's going on. Like, why would you do that? He's like, he was honestly like, he just told me everything that my cousin was saying, and he confirmed everything my cousin was saying. Later on that night, he calls me and we're talking about it, and he's like, he apologizes, and I apologize too for making him think that like, you know, I blocked everybody and didn't get like, you know, and I didn't, because I honestly didn't, like I honestly forgot about, like, you know, like I forget about, if we don't talk within a certain amount of time, like I just forget about you, like I forget that you exist. And that was the case. Like I might have still had his number, but you know, the bug, like I just forgot. Like, you know what I'm saying? His number wasn't even saved in my phone. Like it was, like when I say, hold on, let me show you guys something. Hold on. You know? Okay, I don't know if y'all can see my phone, but there's a whole like a lot of, even to this day, you still gotta scroll a whole bunch of messages down. Before, like when we first started talking, it was more than that. What I just showed y'all, but it was a whole lot. But I just really forgot about him, and I, you know. But we're not broken up. As you guys can know, we're not broken up now. Aside from clickbait now, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we talked about that night. We got back together, and we still, till this day, like we're still working on a relationship. You know, every relationship is not perfect, and we're, till this day we're still like, you know, working on communication, things of that nature. I can't go too detailed because my whole entire relationship hops out there like that. But you know, like I'm happy with this man, and you know, it's better than what I was dealing with last time with my ex boyfriend and whatnot. So I'm really happy. But we're still together, guys. Don't worry, we are still together, still strong. Almost about to be a year and 3 months within 2 days, and I cannot wait. Um, yeah, we're just doing great. So thank you guys for getting ready with me. This is how I do my natural glam looks. You know, as natural as possible. Minimum contour, minimum highlight. You know, not a whole bunch of eyeshadow, because I usually put eyeshadow on my lid sometimes, like a nice natural dark brown on my lid, just to like make my eyes pop a little bit more. But not today, because I'm not going anywhere special, sadly. But if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will have more videos coming for you guys soon. Don't forget about the collabs that I mentioned last time, because I still have a lot of collabs going on right now. trying to figure everything out, girl. And a bitch just got promoted at her job. Congrats to me. And I'm really excited. Life is great so far. My relationship is good. I got a good job. Planning to move out soon. And it's a lot going on. So, I'm happy, you guys. But thank you so much. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching one of my stories about my relationship. And if y'all want more stories about my relationship and things that we go through with my boyfriend's permission, I don't mind doing it. And just let me know. And for now, peace out. Don't talk within a certain amount of time. Like, I just forget about you. Like, I forget that you exist. And that was the case. Like, I might have still had his number, but the fuck, like, I just forgot. Like, you know what I'm saying? His number wasn't even saved in my phone. Like, it was like when I say, hold on, let me show you guys something. Hold on. Alright, I don't know if y'all can see my phone, but there's a whole, like, a lot of, even to this day, you still gotta scroll a whole bunch of messages down. Before, like, when we first started talking, it was more than that, what I just showed y'all, but it was a whole lot. But I just really forgot about him, and but we're not broken up. As you guys can know, we're not broken up now. Aside from clickbait now, you know what I'm saying? But we talked about that night. We got back together, and we still, till this day, like, we're still working on our relationship. Every relationship is not perfect, and till this day we're still, like, working on communication, things of that nature. I can't go too detailed because my whole entire relationship pops out there like that. But like, I'm happy with this man, and it's better than what I was dealing with last time with my ex-boyfriend and whatnot. So I'm really happy. But we're still together, guys. Don't worry, we are still together, still strong. Almost about to be a year and 3 months within 2 days, and I cannot wait. Yeah, we're just doing great. So thank you guys for getting ready with me. This is how I do my natural glam looks. As natural as possible. Minimum contour, minimum highlight. Not a whole bunch of eyeshadow, because I usually put eyeshadow on my lid sometimes, like a nice natural dark brown on my lid, just to, like, make my eyes pop a little bit more. But not today, because I'm not going anywhere special, sadly. But if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will have more videos coming for you guys soon. Don't forget about the collabs that I mentioned last time, because I still have a lot of collabs going on right now. Just trying to figure everything out, girl. And a bitch just got promoted at her job. Congrats to me. And I'm really excited. Life is great so far. My relationship is good. I got a good job. Planning to move out soon, and it's a lot going on. So I'm happy, you guys. But thank you so much. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching one of my stories about my relationship. And if y'all want more stories about my relationship and things that we go through with my boyfriend's permission, I don't mind doing it. And just let me know. And for now, peace out. Little natural glam going on. Look at this how we go. Even with minimum highlight, I'm still glowing. Period. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.